Hello friends, today in this tutorial we will be building a Google search homepage design from scratch here. So basically whenever you visit google.com you have this Google search page where you can search interesting things such as blog posts, videos, all sort of things that you can search. You have so we will be building this similar search box here, input text field with the Google logo. These are the two buttons: Google search, I'm feeling lucky, and then there is the sign in buttons here. So it's a familiar interface that you see when you go visit google.com. Let me now open the official website of Google. So basically you will see that there is three buttons out there. If I open incognito window where it is not logged in, so now when you visit you will now see Gmail, images, sign in button, and then there is a Google logo. And this is so we will be designing this interface from scratch. This interface in pure HTML and CSS. We will not be using any sort of third party framework such as Bootstrap. It is all made up of HTML and CSS. With this live stream we will be able to learn the important concept in it. So reconnection is successful, guys. So it was just a slight delay. The connection was lost. So connection is now successful. You can see, you can hear my voice. It was just an internet problem. You can see we will be designing this Google search website from scratch inside HTML and CSS. So let's start building it. I have given all the source code in the description of the live stream. So this is all the source code that you will require for this. So a single index.html file, and then we will require style.css. So let's start building this from scratch. So what we will do is that we will create a new file which is index2.html. So right here we will just give it a title that Google search UI clone in HTML and CSS. So basically guys, first of all what we need to do is that let me do it side by side so that you can see on your screen what is happening. So let me float this window on the right hand side so that you can see the result, how the result is taking place. So let me float this window. And on the left hand side I will do the coding part. So now let me write the basic HTML part here which is required for this application. So right here we will have a header tag. So inside the header we will be giving an ID to it of header bar. So inside the header guys we will have different span tags. First will be about. So basically we can open this inside live server. So now you see a simple about tag. You can see this is about tag, and we need to give these classes to it of header left, header, footer link. So this is the first span tag, and similarly we will have let me copy this one more time. So this will be for, let me change the text to footer, sorry, store. Then we will have the same, this will be for sign in button, sign in. So this will be, instead of header left we will have the class header right, and this will be sign in button. So the fourth span tag, this will be header right, header footer link, and this will be for options. So these are all the things that you see on the Google homepage guys. So we are just doing this. Then we will have another images. So this will be header right, header footer link. And then also we will have another which will be called as Gmail. So header right, header footer link, that's it. So now we have these about, store, sign in options, images, Gmail. You can see it's all the span tags that we written here. So this comprises the header section. Now we come to the main section, guys, where it will contain the main logo of google.com. So just after this header, we will have a div which will have the ID of main section. So inside the main section, we will display the image. So this image will be coming from https www.google.com/images/branding. You can take any image. It is totally up to you. You can also design your own logo as well. So, but I am taking the Google logo because as it is the Google search clone, so we can just copy paste this. So you can see that, paste it here. So now you will see this is a Google logo which is there. You can see that now it is not looking good because we haven't applied the CSS yet, but still it is the HTML that we need to write before we style it. So after this, guys, we need to give it a break tag so that we after this image, just inside your main section, break. After this, we will be having form. Inside this form, we will have a div which will be search box outer input dot search box inner. So basically, guys, this will be of input field. This will be in a input field. We have given the class here which is search box inner, and basically we need to give it a span. This will contain this image which will be of give it a first of all the class of mic. So we need to contain this image which will be uh, basically this will be a mic image. So you have seen in google.com you can even speak and search. So voice search is also available. So that's why we need to embed this mic image. So paste it here. So now you can see if I refresh it, there is a mic image. This is a mic image I was talking about, guys. So you have seen this mic image inside Google search page, sorry, search, Google website. So this is for the voice button. So after this, guys, we will come out of this section which is search box outer, and again we will have a break tag, and now we will have two buttons. First, we need to surround this inside the main buttons div section. So inside this we will have two buttons input. This will be input type submit, and we will be attaching these classes to it, which is search button, and the value will be equal to, guys, Google search. Google search. So this is for the Google search button, guys. You can see that Google search. So the next button will be for I am feeling lucky type. You have seen that button if you visit google.com. So there will be another input field. Type will be again submit. Class is again search button. Search button. So please hit the like button, subscribe the channel as well, guys. So if you're watching it for the very first time, so value will be I am feeling lucky, like this. So this is a second button. You can see that, guys. So now the overall HTML is almost complete. So we have given all these buttons. So now we need to just design the footer section. So you will have these footer tag here. Let me just copy paste it. You need to come out of this div section, guys, which was this main section. So main section is now complete. Now we come to the footer section. So this will be uh, footer section. So inside this footer section, guys, you can now see this is the various footer tags here. We have given this ID to footer bar. So advertising, business, settings, terms, and privacy. So this contains all these span tags. You can see all these classes are attached to it. Now the thing remains, we need to write the CSS part. If you just look bare bone HTML, it is not looking good. It is looking a very weird page. We need to style it to look something like this. So we need to look Google search clone UI with still just the CSS part. We are not be using any sort of framework. So let's start styling this. So this is very important. So we will make a separate file for this. So we will include this file just after the title, which is style.css. So we will include this file. So right here, style.css. What is this? So inside this, guys, what we need to do is that we need to first of all target the header bar section. This is inside this section, guys. We need to first of all place it at a absolute position, and then basically we need to change the display to block. You can see that the changes in the right hand side. Just reflect closely how it is changing. Left we will put right to also 0, and then basically we will line height will be equal to 30 pixel. We will give it a margin from the top position, just a space, just to give some space from the top, 10 pixels. So now this will shift slightly at the bottom side. We will again change the font family, which is the font family, to this Arial sans serif. After this, guys, we can also change the font size to 13 pixel, and then we will change the color to this color, which is 222. This is the black color, black shade. So after that, guys, we will be styling the header left class. Padding, we will give some padding from the left position to 15 pixel. So now you can see it has got some space from the left side. Then we will float them at the left position. You will see that. Now comes the next class, which is the header right class. So this class padding right, we will give padding right from again 15 pixel, and then we will float them at the right position. So now, guys, you can see the two span tags will go to the left hand side. You can see app and store, about and store, and this one shifted to the right hand side because we added this property which was called as float right. That's why they shifted to the right hand side. Similar to this, you can see Gmail images. These are the buttons here which are there, options as well. Sign in, and if you see app store button as well, if you go to any incognito window, you will see that if you go to google.com, you will see these buttons, which is app images. I think those buttons are removed from the latest page of Google, but still. So after this, guys, we will now style this sign in button. Sign in. We will change the font weight property to bold, guys. You can see font weight is bold, is changed here. Then we will give it a border 1 pixel solid and this color, which is 4285. This is a hexadecimal color. You will see that a shade of blue. You can see that. And after that, guys, we need to give it a border radius so that we can have round edges, 2 pixel. So this will make this button a slight round button. And then basically we will change the background color to this color, which is 4683 EA. This is hexadecimal. If you refresh it now, you can see this is the sign in button that we are targeting here. If you closely look here, so here the background color has been changed to blue. So next step, we need to change the text color to white. So color is equal to white. So it is changing to white here. So slowly but steadily we are moving in the right direction. We are designing a Google search clone, and basically we need to now give some spacing using padding 0 12 pixel. So now you can see it is elongated. It has got some space from left and the right position. And now guys, we need to give the line height to be 28 pixel. And then from the right position we need to have some space, so margin right, so this will be 15 pixel. And lastly we need to change the cursor to pointer. So basically whenever we point here, the cursor changes to pointer. You will see that. So this is the styling done for sign in button. Now we come to the main section, which is this section which contains the input field. So now to design this here, we will target its by ID main, and then first of all we will align this in the center position. So text align to be center. So this will align it in the center position. You will see that. And then basically we will give some spacing from the top, which is padding top to 90 pixel. You can now see it has got some spacing here from the top position. It is slightly moved to back downwards. So after this guys, we will have the font family, which is Arial sans serif. So now you will see the font is changed here, which is Google search, and I'm feeling lucky. And now guys, we will style this input field and this mic button. So we have given this an ID, which is a search box outer. So for this guys, first of all, we need to change the display to flex. You can now see after changing it, it got some width, extra width. Then basically we will change the background color to be transparent. So no color will be there, it is highly visible. Font I will change to 16 pixel. So basically you will now see the font has changed to, so it has got a transparent background. So transparent generally means the white background. If I put white here, so there is some white. So white and transparent means the same. Then guys, we have the line height property. We need to give line height to be 34 pixel, and height once again 34 pixel. So basically vertically it will make it at the center position. So vertically you can now see, now it is having center. So after this guys, we will give it a padding of 5 pixel, 8 pixel, 0, 16 pixel. Then margin we need to give it 20 pixel auto. Then we will give it the fixed width of 584 pixel, and we will remove the border. So we will say border to none. We will slightly make this round 2 pixel. So you can also increase it. It is totally up to you how you want to do it. And lastly, we need to put a box shadow effect. So basically this will be the box shadow effect here. So now guys, you will see that this is the box shadow effect here. So now we need to place this input field here and this mic button. So after this, what we need to do, we need to style the inner search box. So dot search box inner. We will remove the border to none. So we will remove the border. You can see that. And then we will change the background color to again transparent. We will remove the margin and the padding. We will change the display to flex, and flex will be equal to 100%. So by doing this guys, you can see that this image is right here. So after this, what we need to do, we need to place this image. So we will adjust the height, which will be 33, and font size to be 18 pixel. So now if you closely look, it is now looking pretty good, but still it is having some improvements to make. So after this, we will style the my class. We will make the width to be 24 pixel. So mic is height, as you can see, adjusted here. You can also make 2 pixel or 200 pixels. So then this image will be pretty large. So we have adjusted to 24 pixel, and this is a width, and height will be again 24. Background color we will, sorry, background size will be 24 pixel, and vertical align we will have middle. So this will middle align here, you can see that. And then we will give some spacing using padding like this, and then cursor will be changed to pointer. So whenever you hover onto this, the cursor will change to pointer. You will see that. So now we need to style these buttons here, Google search and I'm feeling lucky. And also when you focus here, this border is coming here. So that's not the requirement that we need. So that's why we need to attach this pseudo class, which is to the input field, input focus. And here we will say outline width. We will just decrease its value to 0. So now if you focus it, no more border will be available. So now you can write something here, click on this or Google search like this. So now guys, we will be designing, sorry, Applying CSS to these buttons. So this will be main buttons, div section. Change the display to block and padding top to 6 pixel. Then we will style now the search button here. This you see this button. First of all, align the items in center. Sorry, flex start. Background color is F2, F2, F2. Text color is this color, which is 7575. Font weight will be bold. Height will be 36 pixel. Margin will be 0 pixel, 4 pixel. Display will be inline block. And then we will be giving a border of solid. Border radius will be 2 pixel just to make it round. Border width to be 1 pixel. Then border color F2, F2, F2. So now exactly you can see the Google search button is now ready. So basically now whenever you hover onto this, I need to change some properties. So I will just copy paste it. So we have attached this pseudo class, guys. You can see that whenever I hover onto this, you will see the background color will change. It will have this border of solid 2 pixel, RGB color 1 pixel. Cursor will change to pointer. So after that, guys, we will make the same thing for I am feeling lucky as well. Sorry, footer bar, I will style it. If you see, the footer bar is the thing which is remaining here. For styling this footer, it's very easy, guys. So right here, what we need to do, I have this code for the footer. So I will simply paste it. So now you can see the footer is now inside their place, which is privacy terms, settings, advertising, business. So this is the complete Google search homepage clone, which is developed in HTML and CSS. If you want to get all the source code, you can go to the description of the live stream to get all the source code. Please hit the like button, subscribe the channel, and let me check your questions if you have. And I will be seeing you in the next video.